The Sultan of Brunei and his children have just made a shocking announcement that has sent ripples across the world. Known for his immense wealth, luxurious lifestyle, and strict governance, the Sultan rarely makes statements that shake the global stage. But this time it's different. What could be so urgent and so bad that it required a public declaration? Is Brunei's royal empire facing a crisis? Join us as we reveal the details of their big decision and how it could shape Brunei's future. For years, the royal family of Brunei remained silent about the passing of Prince Abdul Azim in October 2020. But now, after much speculation and unanswered questions, the Sultan of Brunei and his children have finally spoken out, breaking their long-held privacy. This revelation marks a significant moment for the monarchy, which had kept the circumstances of the prince's death private, leading to widespread curiosity and numerous rumors. Prince Azim, who passed away at the age of 38, was known for his vibrant personality, generosity, and deep commitment to charity. His sudden loss sent shock waves through Brunei and beyond, leaving his admirers heartbroken. Now, standing together in a rare public address, the Sultan and his children demonstrated unity and strength as they set the record straight. Leading the announcement, Prince Abdul Mateen addressed lingering doubts and dispelled speculation, reaffirming the family's dedication to preserving Prince Azim's memory and safeguarding the monarchy's reputation. This moment of openness provided a glimpse into a grieving family that, despite its royal stature, was navigating loss like any other. Speaking with both authority and rare vulnerability, the Sultan broke with tradition, acknowledging the immense pain of losing his son. "It is time to tell everything," he declared. For the first time, he revealed that Prince Azim had suffered from systemic vasculitis, a rare autoimmune disease that led to multiple organ failure. The illness was further complicated by his battle with bipolar disorder. Despite receiving the best possible treatment at Jeradong Park Medical Center, his final months were filled with immense challenges. Prince Abdul Mateen added a deeply personal touch to the announcement, reminiscing about his brother's resilience. "He never took life too seriously," Mateen shared, recalling how Azim's humor and warmth brought joy to those around him, even in difficult times. These reflections painted a picture of a man who was more than just a prince. He was a brother, a son, and a cherished friend whose impact was deeply felt. The announcement also confronted years of speculation, including conspiracy theories about family tensions and claims that the monarchy had intentionally kept details hidden to protect its image. By addressing these rumors head-on, the royal family reclaimed the narrative, making it clear that their focus was on honoring Azim's life and ensuring that his legacy lived on. Beyond the personal significance, this moment carried political weight as well. The Sultan's decision to be transparent came at a time when Brunei's monarchy faced international scrutiny. By choosing openness, he balanced tradition with a modern approach, showing his people that leadership includes accountability, even in matters of deep personal sorrow. The response was profound. Many in Brunei expressed gratitude for the Sultan's honesty, seeing it as a sign of compassionate leadership. Internationally, reactions were mixed. Some believed it was a strategic move to shift attention from political controversies, while others saw it as a sincere effort to preserve Prince Azim's memory. As the royal family concluded their address, they left the world with a powerful message. Grief is universal, and even the most powerful families are not immune to heartbreak. This moment of rare transparency reshaped public perception, strengthened the monarchy's bond with the people, and ensured that Prince Azim's legacy would endure. And even after speaking out, the family took further steps to honor his memory, ensuring that his spirit of kindness and generosity would never be forgotten. Honoring Prince Azim's legacy. After the shocking announcement of Prince Azim's untimely passing, the Brunei royal family made it their mission to preserve his memory. Once a private figure surrounded by mystery, Azim is now honored in ways that reflect his true nature, a compassionate soul with a deep love for the arts, philanthropy, and his family. His younger brother, Prince Abdul Mateen, has taken on a heartfelt role in keeping Azim's spirit alive. Through social media, he shares personal photos and touching stories that show a side of Azim many never saw, a warm, kind-hearted brother with a remarkable sense of humor. Mateen often recalls how Azim had an incredible ability to bring joy to those around him, no matter the challenges he faced. Even in tough times, he always managed to make us smile, Mateen once shared. His tributes go beyond royal status, painting a picture of Azim as someone who, despite personal struggles, always brightened the lives of those he loved. But the family's commitment to honoring Prince Azim goes far beyond sharing personal memories. Both the Sultan and Azim's mother, Mariam Abdul Aziz, have taken meaningful steps to ensure his legacy endures. The Sultan, who had remained silent on his son's passing for years, broke his silence in what became one of the most profound tributes. By addressing the complexities of Azim's life, he not only helped the public understand him better, but also showed that even royals faced deeply personal struggles. Azim's mother, passionate about the arts, has worked tirelessly to keep his love for creativity alive. She has supported numerous cultural and artistic initiatives, ensuring that her son's vision continues to inspire future generations. One of the most significant tributes to Azim's life came in the form of a documentary titled Prince Azim, Son of Art. Premiering in Brunei before reaching a global audience, the film provided an intimate glimpse into Azim's world. It showcased his contributions to the arts and philanthropy, featuring heartfelt interviews with family, friends, and collaborators. The documentary revealed Azim's depth, kindness, and unwavering desire to make a difference, proof that his royal title never defined him as much as his actions did. Azim's influence extended beyond the arts. He was a producer involved in You're Not You, a critically acclaimed film that shed light on the struggles of individuals living with ALS. His advocacy for social causes, including autism awareness and marginalized communities, showed his dedication to making the world a better place. One of his most memorable initiatives was his collaboration with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, where he designed a unisex bag collection in 1999 to raise funds for children in need. His commitment to youth empowerment and cultural exchange programs remains a cornerstone of his legacy. Even after his passing, Azim's impact continues to shape Brunei's creative landscape. His efforts to promote local talent and support the arts have helped foster a growing appreciation for the country's creative industries. His legacy has inspired new initiatives that celebrate creativity and build bridges between cultures, ensuring that his dreams live on. Prince Azim's life was one of contrasts, filled with glamour, yet marked by deep personal challenges. He lived under the public eye while privately battling struggles unknown to many. His passing serves as a reminder of the pressures faced by those in the spotlight. By openly addressing the truth, the Sultan has ensured that Azim's legacy is no longer clouded by rumors or misconceptions. Instead, it stands as a testament to his creativity, compassion, and humanity, a powerful reminder that even those who seem larger than life are at their core human. The banishment and homecoming of Prince Jeffrey. After the Sultan made the bold decision to restore Prince Azim's legacy, it became clear that his leadership was about more than just honoring his children's memory. His approach to handling his brother Prince Jeffrey's legal troubles was yet another powerful example of his firm stance on justice and loyalty. This chapter in the royal family's history added layers of controversy and public embarrassment to the Brunei monarchy, but at the same time, it showcased the Sultan's determination to uphold the law even within his own family. Prince Jeffrey's downfall, however, did not begin with his exile. Once a well-known and influential figure in Brunei, he became entangled in scandals that not only damaged his personal reputation, but also cast a shadow over the royal family. In 2006, after years of investigations, the Brunei Investment Agency, BIA, operating under the Sultan's authority, took legal action against him. The agency accused Jeffrey of violating a settlement agreement, alleging that he had withheld valuable assets that rightfully belonged to the state. The revelation sent shockwaves throughout the nation and beyond, with many expecting the Sultan to protect his brother. But in a decision that stunned the world, the Sultan refused to shield Prince Jeffrey from the consequences of his actions. Instead, he allowed the legal proceedings to unfold without interference, proving that even a member of the royal family was not above the law. The legal battle quickly escalated, becoming an international spectacle. Despite being in exile, Prince Jeffrey soon found himself within reach of Brunei's justice system once again. In 2008, the BIA pursued contempt proceedings against him, but when he failed to appear for a crucial court hearing, a UK judge issued a warrant for his arrest. This moment sent the Brunei monarchy into the global spotlight, as the idea of a royal facing such legal repercussions was almost unheard of. For observers around the world, it was a stark reminder that under the Sultan's rule, justice would always come before personal ties. As the legal drama intensified, Prince Jeffrey's options became fewer. His immense wealth, which had once shielded him from facing any real consequences, was no longer enough to protect him. No longer just a prince living in exile, he was now a wanted man. Many believed that his arrest would mark the dramatic end of his story. However, in an unexpected twist, the Sultan made the surprising decision not to let things escalate to that extent. Though the exact reasons behind his choice remain a mystery, it was clear that the Sultan had carefully weighed the situation, balancing justice, duty, and the dignity of the monarchy. In a completely unexpected turn of events, the Sultan made the shocking decision to allow Prince Jeffrey to return to Brunei. However, this was far from a warm welcome. His return came with strict conditions, ensuring that his once powerful position was nothing more than a shadow of what it used to be. Officially, it was presented as an act of kindness, a chance for family reconciliation. But beneath the surface, the reality was far more calculated. Prince Jeffrey was no longer the influential royal he had once been. The days of extravagant wealth, unchecked power, and lavish privileges were over. Instead, he was given a role that was purely symbolic, a figurehead rather than a decision-maker. His authority had been stripped away, and his every move was now closely watched by the Sultan and his advisors. While he was physically back in Brunei, he was effectively trapped in a life where he held no real power, just a ceremonial title with no ability to influence the kingdom's affairs. This decision was not simply about forgiveness. It was a carefully planned move by the Sultan to keep his brother under control. By allowing Prince Jeffrey to return under these strict conditions, the Sultan ensured that he could no longer pose a threat to the monarchy or damage Brunei's international reputation. The message was clear. Even those born into royalty were not immune to consequences if they failed in their duties. Now, Prince Jeffrey's presence in the royal family served as little more than a reminder of his lineage rather than a position of influence. His return was not a triumphant comeback, but a strategic reshuffling, one that showcased the Sultan's firm grip on power. Through this calculated decision, the Sultan reinforced a crucial lesson. Power was not an unshakable birthright, but a privilege that could be taken away when misused. But what was the actual truth behind the Prince Jeffrey scandal, and what controversies surrounded it? Let's explore Brunei Sultan Prince Jeff scandals. Prince Jeffrey's scandals and downfall began making headlines in the late 1990s, drawing global attention to his extravagant and controversial lifestyle. One of the first major incidents occurred when former Miss USA Shannon Marketic filed a lawsuit that sent shock waves through the public. She claimed that she had been deceived into traveling to Brunei under the pretense of a modeling job only to find herself trapped in the royal palace for 32 days. According to Marketic, she was forced to serve as a personal companion to Prince Jeffrey and his associates, enduring unimaginable treatment. Both Prince Jeffrey and his brother Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah denied the allegations, insisting they had never even met her. However, due to their diplomatic immunity, the case was dismissed before it could proceed in court. Despite the legal dismissal, rumors of Prince Jeffrey's extravagant lifestyle and controversial activities only grew stronger. Tales of wild parties and a harem of women circulated widely, ensuring that the scandal remained in the public eye. In 1999, Prince Jeffrey attracted even more attention when he purchased a luxurious yacht worth a staggering $500 million. What shocked people even more was the yacht's provocative name, Tits, which only reinforced his reputation for extravagance and excess. Reports suggested that the yacht was the setting for lavish, over-the-top parties, further solidifying his image as a prince who lived without limits. But his troubles didn't stop there. Soon after, he became entangled in a high-profile lawsuit in London. His business partners accused him of fraud, claiming that he had misled them in several risky investments. Although he fought back by countersuing, the case eventually ended in a settlement. Yet, despite resolving the lawsuit, his reputation had already taken a severe hit, and more controversies continued to pile up. Then, in 2010, another shocking revelation emerged. American author Gillian Lauren published a memoir titled Some Girls, My Life in a Harem, where she detailed her time as one of Prince Jeffrey's concubines. The book, which was translated into 18 languages, provided an unprecedented glimpse into the secretive world of the Brunei royal family. According to Lauren, Prince Jeffrey maintained a harem of stunning women, many of whom were originally brought in on short-term contracts, but ended up staying for years. These women lived in luxurious estates on royal property and were handsomely compensated, some earning as much as $2,000 a week along with extravagant gifts like designer clothes and expensive jewelry. However, beneath the surface of this glamorous life was a much darker reality. Lauren described how the women in the harem were expected to meet strict beauty standards, including maintaining an extremely slender figure. The prince's extravagant parties were often the stage for the harem's activities, where the lines between pleasure and obligation became blurred. Lauren, who was just 18 when she became part of the harem, described the experience as overwhelming and emotionally draining. Despite the allure of wealth and luxury, she later admitted that her time in Brunei was a whirlwind of extravagance that she would never want to relive. Her memoir went beyond her interactions with Prince Jeffrey, also shedding light on Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah, further exposing the hidden and controversial aspects of Brunei's royal elite. Lauren claimed that the Sultan occasionally spent time with her, but both he and Prince Geoffrey denied having any connection to her or the shocking events described in her memoir. Despite their firm denials, her revelations told a very different story, one that clashed with the dignified and morally upright image the Brunei royal family had carefully maintained for years. The details that emerged painted Prince Geoffrey as a notorious playboy, someone who lived a life of extravagant indulgence with little restraint. His reckless behavior not only tarnished his own name, but also cast a dark shadow over the reputation of the entire Brunei royal family, which had always taken pride in upholding strict moral and religious values. In Brunei, a Muslim-majority country where relationships outside of marriage are strictly forbidden by law, his opulent and controversial lifestyle stood in stark contrast to the nation's deeply conservative principles. As the scandals piled up, the consequences became inevitable. Prince Geoffrey was eventually exiled, marking a dramatic fall from power and stripping him of much of his once vast fortune. Yet, even with his exile, the damage had already been done. His history of extravagance and controversy left an indelible stain on the royal family's legacy, serving as a stark reminder that even those born into unimaginable privilege can make choices that lead to their downfall. The Sultan, determined to restore the family's reputation, has worked tirelessly to distance himself from the scandals of the past. But while the prince's actions shock the world, the Sultan's own life remains a source of fascination. How luxurious is the Sultan's lifestyle truly? Let's take a closer look at Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah's luxury. After the scandals involving his brother Prince Geoffrey started to fade from the public eye, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah of Brunei remained a ruler known for his immense power, wealth, and authority. While controversy once surrounded his family, the Sultan's life has been defined by a level of luxury that few can even imagine, thanks to Brunei's vast oil and gas resources. Since taking the throne in 1967, the Sultan has held not just the title of monarch, but also the positions of Prime Minister, Defense Minister, and Finance Minister. This gives him an extraordinary level of control over Brunei's political and economic affairs, making him one of the most powerful rulers in the world. His personal fortune, estimated at around $30 billion, comes from the country's highly profitable oil industry. For years, he was considered the richest person on the planet, and his extravagant lifestyle is a reflection of that incredible wealth. At the heart of his lavish existence is Istana Nurul Aman, his official residence and the largest palace in the world. This enormous estate is less of a home and more of a small city, featuring 1,700 rooms, 257 bathrooms, and 5 swimming pools. But the palace is just one part of his grand lifestyle. The Sultan is also known for his mind-blowing car collection, one of the biggest in the world, boasting around 7,000 high-end vehicles including Rolls-Royces, Ferraris, and Bugattis. His love for luxury doesn't stop there. He owns a customized Boeing 747 and other private jets, ensuring that he travels in the highest level of comfort both on land and in the sky. His appreciation for the finest things in life is also evident in his art collection, which includes a stunning $70 million painting by the famous artist Renoir. What are your thoughts on the big announcement made by the Sultan of Brunei and his children? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe.